25. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He's past the marker and still going. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll try the option play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Pitch play to the back. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and tackled there by the defense. Up the chip shot field goal attempt. We're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's an outbound and catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. QB keeper all the way. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Michigan, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Hand off to the back. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Send the back in motion. Catch made on the left side. Broken tackle still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick throw. The catch is made. They stop him, but it's a first down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Alabama offense on field. Remember last time they were going on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent got right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. There was no catching him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pressure is coming. Cut quickly. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing it out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. QB sneak. Here's a big scrum. No signal yet. I don't think he made it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. A play action, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Comes up with the catch. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. One more play before they head to the locker room. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Fighting him off. What a stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Grab behind the line. It's still got him. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pass caught, can he get in? Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Ah, here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length to the field for a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout when they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And here's the handoff. The drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here on 1st down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made inside the 10. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not...
And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Defense plunging at the line, showing blitz. Handoff to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
defense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Leaning on the run game here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Ball handed off. They they stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some...
Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score. And now the try here for the extra point.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Play action fake, looking to throw, looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds his man. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown.